Good morning, everybody. It's time for day 2 of Trojanpear's birthday, the week on edition. Uh, I'm up this morning getting ready to go to work. Of course, go to breakfast. What do I have today for breakfast? Let's find out. Well, I'm here at Del Taco this morning. Yes, I've done a video about Del Taco for their lunch. This is one of my favorite places to eat for lunch or dinner. They have the Beyond burritos, which are great. Um, but I'm not doing lunch during my week on for Del Taco, primarily because I just had it before I started this week on. So I'm not going to go there for lunch again. But we'll go for breakfast, which I love their breakfast too. It's excellent. So let's go get some. All right, so I got my food from Del Taco, the drink and the food, and we'll try it out, see how this is today. Well, here we go. It's time to go and try this Del Taco. I went for something a little safer today with the High C Passion Fruit Punch, which is fine. But here's what it is. Okay, I got a meal, and it's been a long time since I've been to a Del Taco breakfast. I do like Del Taco breakfast a lot. I would rather, if I was going to Del Taco and I had to choose between lunch and dinner or lunch and breakfast, I would choose lunch just because it's so great. I love their fries, love their burritos that they have. It's one of my all-time favorite places. Probably maybe number 2 overall, but it's definitely up there. And the fact that they have a good breakfast option as well is really good. Here you've got the hash brown sticks. You don't see those much anymore, places I've been to. These are really good. This is my favorite thing probably about their breakfast. Absolutely. I don't think anybody else that I can think of does it better as far as the breakfast and that. But that's the way they do their fries. Their fries are the best fries to me, pretty much of any place that I go to. So it's not a surprise that, something that's similar to that is also top notch and the thing to go to for that. Now, I got a breakfast burrito here. See? It's just egg and cheese because that's all I can do. And I asked for no red sauce. Now, it comes with red sauce, but the red sauce, has a lot of things like chili, ground chili peppers, and red peppers, and garlic and onions and stuff like that. Very, very, it's not hot that I've had before, but if you have sensitive stomach to that kind of stuff, you might want to pass on the red sauce, which is what I do. But otherwise, it's basically just an egg, cheese, and a burrito. And it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's egg, cheese, it's a burrito, so it's a good thing to have. It's not too expensive. So I feel like I'm dropping stuff. But yeah, that's an excellent breakfast today. So I'm gonna finish this, go to work, and then get ready for my lunch break, which may be en route, maybe after. I don't know. But either way, I pretty much know what place I'm going to because I can go to it in either facet because it's in my route area. And we'll mention that in just a minute. Well, it's about that time. I'm on my lunch break now, so I've decided about ready to take my lunch here at this point of the route, and then finish the rest of the route. First, we're going to have lunch at a very special place that I've been going to quite frequently because it's on my route. And it's a place that I really enjoy. It's also one of my favorite places, much like Del Taco. And this place, don't know if I can get the sign in there, but it's Fazoli's. And what's really great about Fazoli's, particularly for work, is I don't like to eat heavy, and they have what's called a $6 lunch where you get lighter portions of food, which works perfectly for me, and it is always very, very good. Ah, yes, a wonderful little lunch at Fazoli's. We have our house-made salad with honey French dressing, which is really good dressing. Then you got your ravioli with marinara, a little Parmesan on top, and their signature breadsticks, which are always top-notch. For drink, I got myself a root beer, no caffeine in it, so that's always good for that. And so I'm going to sit here and enjoy this and then get back to work. Well, I'm done with work now. And so I have decided to go grab me a little something. It's not dinner time yet. It's kind of in that in-between period between dinner and lunch. And normally I wouldn't do something like this. But since this is birthday week, I'm going to have myself a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie Cafe that we have here. It's my favorite smoothie place that we have here, and there's a particular type of smoothie I always get when I come here. So, let's head out. There it is. So I went in, got my smoothie. It is a cherry limeade. It is one of the only smoothies I've ever gotten from this place. I think I've maybe got one or two others ever. This was the first one I ever got, and I loved it so much I pretty much stuck with it the whole time. So good, especially during the summer, which obviously it's not summer, but it is a little bit warm today. And it is so good. It is the only place I go to for smoothies. And it's really good. It also has some items for breakfast and lunch. I've never really done that. I have done their hummus veggie wrap before. It is good. A little bit potent as far as, it's not spicy, but if you're sensitive to like onions and garlic like that, just be aware it does have a little bit strong on that. But other than that, it's very good. They have a Beyond Chicken option that you can substitute the meat with, and I've never done that, but that's something that I might do in the future. I don't know, when they did it, it was before all this Beyond Meat stuff and Impossible Whoppers and everything went on, so I never really did it because I didn't quite understand it too much. But now that I kind of understand that it is the vegetarian alternative, plant-based alternative, is something I'm definitely interested in doing when I go here ever in the future to actually eat, not just get a smoothie. But a lot of times I just want to go here and just have a smoothie, and that's sufficient because it's pretty big size smoothie. So I'm going to enjoy this, run a few errands here, to and fro and at the house, and then get ready for dinner. What you doing, Koopa? Huh? What you say? Huh? Koopa? Huh, Koopa? Where you gonna go? You crazy Koopa? Come on, let's go. Well, not that way, Koopa. Here it is, the dinner location for today. Panera Bread. This place is my now go-to place for soups. There used to be a place here in Columbus called Atlanta Bread Company, and it was wonderful for soups. And when they closed down here, kind of looked around for some other place to kind of replace it. And this is kind of the place that's done it. It's not quite the same level, but it's got its own unique stuff, and it's pretty good. It's grown on me a lot, and that's what I'm having tonight. It's Panera Bread. Alright, so I've got my Panera here. Pepsi that I bought at a local Rocket Fizz. I got my own silverware. I know they came with plasticware, but I don't really like that too much. Yeah, so don't care about that. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Got our side item, French baguette. This would be our 10 vegetable soup. I've had this before. It's usually very good. And this is, I believe, if I remember correctly, called a Baja Mac and Cheese. It's got guacamole, cherry tomatoes, cilantro, which I know my family doesn't care much about. So we'll grab a little bit of that. That's really good. Let's try a little bit. This vegetable soup with this baguette here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Yep. Wash it down with a little bit of this Pepsi. So I'm concluding my day with a little reading. Today was a pretty good day. The second day went to a couple of my favorite places, albeit one of them, Del Taco, was for breakfast, which I haven't been to too often. But those hash brown sticks are really, really good. Best hash brown sticks, but a lot of times you get the hash rounds, stuff like that. Best ones probably of any place that I go to that I can think of. The egg and cheese burrito was good. Kept the red sauce out of it. Get rid of all that garlic and onions and stuff. A little too sensitive for that, especially with work. And then, of course, lunch was another place I really love. Fazoli's. Get out there and support Fazoli's. I feel the one that we have doesn't get enough support, business, and I don't quite understand why. It's fast, pretty convenient because you can get in and out. You've got these lunch deals where you can get good small portions. If you want smaller portions, it's got larger portions. It's got good variety. It's an Italian type restaurant. So if you like Italian food, pastas, raviolis, lasagnas, stuff like that, macaroni and cheese type options, they do a very good job with that food. It's got the one we have is very nice, very clean, great place to be able to go and to eat, especially if you need it quick and you want light, or if you don't care about light. It's not that expensive either. It's not like going to an Olive Garden where you're going to spend a bunch of money on it. I think it's a worthwhile place to go to. It's one of my favorites. Uh, but it does worry me that it doesn't get as much business as other places, especially, Del Taco does great business, so I'm not worried about it at all. Um, we have a very good Del Taco as well. And then went to Tropical Smoothie after work, picked me up a cherry limeade. That was also very good. Panera Bread, I was not originally going to go there, but when I looked at my menu of potential things I was going to do, I kind of figured that would actually make the most sense to go ahead and do that. And I look forward to that macaroni and cheese that was, had guacamole and cherry tomatoes and cilantro and whatnot mixed in it. Very, very good. Also, the tin vegetable soup, very good. You have a little piece of bread, a French baguette that you dunk with it. It went real well with it. Had a couple of other things around the house. Had a Pepsi that I got from our local Rocket Fizz, which is another great place that sells drinks and candies that are more old school type stuff. And had a banana. And my sister Scarlett Pear made some muffins that were chocolate muffins from a really good cornbread and muffin uh, company called Krusteaz. Very, very good muffins, especially cornbread. Best cornbread I've ever had comes from them as well. So that was today. Tomorrow is the last day that I'll be working during this week on. And it's a very pivotal day because I really need to try and finish early tomorrow so I can go somewhere that I really, really want to go to because I haven't been there in quite a while. And the opportunities to go to that place are very limited because I want to go there at lunchtime. It's much more worth it to go at lunch than dinner. So we're going to see if I can get that done. That's going to be very important to me. And we'll see if we can do that. So until then, I'll see you on day 3.